Hi students, good morning everybody. Look at this problem. Limit n tends to infinity, sigma r equal to 1 to n, 1 by root of nr. So limit n tends to infinity, sigma r equal to 1 to n, 1 by root nr equal to limit n tends to infinity, sigma r equal to 1 to n. This I can write it as 1 by root of r by n, because here we have root n times cancel. Okay, because I want 1 by n separately. So integration 0 to 1 by, this can be written as root x instead of 1 by n dx. Okay, so this can be integral 0 to 1 x power minus 1 by 2 dx. What are the limits? What is the integration for this x power? Minus 1 by 2 plus 1. So 1 by 2 by 1 by 2. So limits are 1 0. 2, this can be root x. Limits are 1 0. So 2 into root 1 means 1. So answer is 2. Therefore answer is 2. Okay. See the another question. Second one. Limit n tends to infinity, 1 by n, sigma r equal to 1 to 2n, r by root of n square plus r square. Okay, look at this problem. Limit n tends to infinity, 1 by n, summation r equal to 1 to 2n, r by, I will take here n square common, so if it comes out n square, so 1 plus r square by n square. Okay, so limit n tends to infinity, 1 by n is already here, so this I will write r by n by root of 1 plus r by n whole square. So what are the limits here? 0 to 2. Since it is 2n, we will be getting integration as 0 to 2 x upon root of 1 plus x square dx. It looks like integral f dash x by root f of x dx equal to 2 root f of x plus c. Okay, so 2 root f of x plus c. So I want derivative of x square is 2x. So I will take 1 by 2 here. 1 by 2 into 2 root 1 plus x square. Limits are 2 0. 2 gets cancelled. So 1 plus 2 square value 4. Okay. Minus 1. So root 5 minus 1. Right? Therefore answer is root 5 minus 1. Clear? Look at another problem. Third solution question. Integral tends to infinity sigma r equal to 1 to n by n plus r into n plus 2r. This we can take limit n tends to infinity summation r equal to 1 to n by, take n common here, 1 plus r by n, here one more n, I will take 1 plus 2r by n. Okay, 1 n gets cancelled, so limit n tends to infinity summation r equal to 1 to n 1 by 1 plus r by n into 1 plus 2r by n into 1 by n separate. So integral 0 to 1 by 1 plus x, instead of r by n we have to write x, so 1 plus 2x instead of 1 by n dx. So how do we calculate this integration? So using by partial fraction, this I will take 2 by 1 plus 2x minus 1 by 1 plus x. If you take LCM and simplify, you will get the same fraction by taking partial fractions. Okay, 2 plus 2x minus 1 minus 2x. 2x will be cancelled. So here, what is the derivative of 2x? 2. So f dash x by f of x form, I can write log mod f of x, limits are 1 0, this is log of 1 plus x, limits are 1 0, so log, instead of x you keep 1, log 3 minus log 2, that will be log 3 by 2, log a minus log b, log a by b. Therefore answer is 3 by 2, log of 3 by 2, sorry, log of 3 by 2. Okay, that is the end of solution. Fourth question. Fourth question, limit n tends to infinity summation r equal to 1 to n minus 1 pi by n sin r pi by n. Okay, so this can be written as summation r equal to 1 to n minus 1 pi, I will keep it out, 1 by n sin pi into r by n. Okay, so I will take x equal to r by n. So what are the limits here? If r equal to 1, x equal to 1 by n means 0. If r equal to n minus 1, x equal to n minus 1 by n. N by n means 1, 1 minus 1 by n. As n tends to infinity, 1 by n value 0, so 1. So limits are from 0 to 1 sin pi x dx. Here we have 1 by n, right? Pi sin pi x integration is minus cos pi x by pi. Limits are 1 0. So pi gets cancelled. Cos pi minus cos 0. Cos pi value minus 1, this value is 1. So minus 2, minus into minus, plus 2. Therefore answer is 2. Okay? Let us see some more problems in the next class. Thank you.